Welcome to a second video blog about how I spent the last few days. Well, at least the day I have off, and what did I paint. So on January 6th, I made this little painting of a lighthouse. This is the second time I'm attempting this, and I'm still not 100% happy. I overworked the water, and yeah, the painting got away from me. I think the Dragonfly Spirit Studio has a video about designing watercolor or something like that. I'll try to attach it in the comments. That inspired me to try this painting. Of course, the lighthouse, I use a different reference photo, but yeah, this was my attempt. Gradient and wash, not as hard as I thought it would be. It's just keeping the values of the background and the foreground in check. The first one I attempted, the values of the foreground went way too dark, too fast, and yeah, that was something that although it was a negative experience, it taught me a lot about watercolor and how to get different effects. And then the second painting, I believe it was this one. I used Rowland Hilder's book, beginning or starting with watercolor. It's an older book, but some of the examples in his style is something I really enjoy. It was quite easy. I think the paper was not the best, but for this application, I really like how this turned out. I think I used the Canson watercolor paper, I want to say. Second one, I follow one of Gary Tucker's videos, and also I wanted to play with one of Camellias. I think it was green, cobalt green, and I like this effect that I got right here in these trees, the granulation. I also use ultramarine blue, so I'm not sure exactly which one of the paints gave me this effect, but the granulation looks both cobalt green and ultramarine blue. So yeah, this was a fun experiment, really easy. One go, I think I came back and used some blue for the fence, but overall it was a fun one to make. Then I want to go back to my flower painting, and I want to paint some camellias. I tried a lot of sketching for composition. I tried this little drawing just to test out some colors. I liked some of it, like the yellow, the center, but then the shadows are a little too pink, and then of course the background is just way too distracting. But sometimes you learn more from the paintings you didn't come out right than the ones that succeed. And this is gonna be my preliminary sketch, and I used several reference photos I took while I was on a trip in South Carolina, and I really enjoyed composing this sketch, trying different flowers. And yeah, so this is just on Canson paper. I just wanted to do like a layer of color and just a rough sketch to check for any composition issues, do some value study. It's not going to be a very intricate painting. I still have to figure out how to reserve my whites here. I just use some resist. I might use masking tape, and I'm going to use my hot press. Sorry about that. And yeah, wish me luck. This one makes me very nervous. It's a big undertake. It might take me a few days to complete it. My biggest fear is not to go too dark with the values on the flowers, but also not to overwork the painting. I guess I won't know until I try, so I'll keep you updated with my next vlog. And this is kind of my studio journal this year. I'm trying to paint every day I have off from my regular job. We'll see how that works. So far I was able to keep it going. I still want to add a few more videos by my granulation paints, but now that I got my new set of Sennelier. I found in there some colors that also granulate and separate, and I might try to add those to my mixing, so I might do that also. If you want to put in the comments other videos or mixes you want to see, I'll attempt to do that. And trying new palettes, of course. Winter palette, I'm inspired by the weather, lots of blues, grays, some yellow ochres, but I'm not gonna put a palette together. I've noticed I enjoy more painting with fresh paint from the tube and mixing it in different puddles, and also learning about consistency of paint and intensity of color. So that's something you're interested, I can make a video about that. But I hope you stay safe and stay warm, and I'll see you in my next studio vlog, and have a good weekend.